She was bleeding. Not a little. Not the kind you could hide with a jacket or excuse as just cramping. We're talking through the bandages, through 2 layers of compression garments, seeping into the seat of a packed flight from Miami to LX. And everyone was starting to notice. If you're listening right now, help me prove something wrong. My mother said I wouldn't even reach 1,000 subscribers, but I believe stories like this deserve to be heard. Help me show her that these tales matter. Please subscribe to Fables of Africa and let's keep breathing life into stories that were never meant to stay silent. Now, let's continue. Her name was Sienna Cole. 28 years old. Former reality TV contestant. Current, well, that was the problem. Current nothing. See, Sienna had her 15 minutes 3 years ago. Dating show drama. Viral moments. Brand deals. The works. But the algorithm, it moves on. And so did her followers. From 2 million to 800K. Then 500K. Then the brand stopped calling. Her manager, if you could still call him that, put it bluntly over coffee 2 months ago. Sienna, you need a moment. Something to get people talking again. New look, new energy, or you're done. She heard it as, change your body or lose everything. So she found Dr. Ramirez. Cash only. Miami clinic. 5-star reviews if you ignore the 1 stars about complications and didn't follow proper protocol. But Sienna didn't read those. She read the testimonials from girls who said it changed their lives. Who posted before and afters that broke the internet. She wanted that. Needed that. The surgery was scheduled for a Thursday. Non-refundable. $8,000 she didn't really have. Her best friend Maya tried to talk her out of it the night before. See, you don't need this. Your body's fine. Your content's just going through a phase. Sienna laughed, bitter, tired. A phase. Maya, I haven't been relevant in 2 years. This is my last shot. Maya went quiet. Then, what if something goes wrong? It won't. It did. Not catastrophically. Not at first. But Dr. Ramirez's same-day discharge policy meant Sienna was working barely 6 hours post-op. She was supposed to stay in Miami for a week. Follow-up appointments. Rest. But she had a brand event in LA. A paid appearance, one of the last offers she'd gotten in months. If she cancelled, they'd replace her. Probably with someone younger. Someone who didn't need surgery to stay relevant. So she booked a flight. Next day. Middle seat. Maya begged her not to go. Sienna, you can't fly this soon. The pressure, the sitting. I'll be fine. You won't. She went anyway. Sienna knew something was wrong before takeoff. The pain was worse than they said it would be. Sharper. And the compression garment, supposed to hold everything in place, felt like it was cutting off circulation. She popped 2 painkillers. Dry swallowed them. Tried to breathe. The guy next to her, mid-40s, business type, wrinkled his nose. You okay? You look pale. I am fine. She wasn't. The seatbelt sign turned off. Sienna stood, slowly, carefully, and made her way to the bathroom. Locked the door. Lifted her hoodie. The bandages were soaked. Not sweat. Blood. Her hands shook as she tried to adjust the compression garment, but it was too tight, too much, and the pain. She gasped. Leaned against the wall. Felt the room tilt. Someone knocked. Miss. You've been in there a while. You alright? Yeah. Sorry. Just give me a second. She pressed paper towels against the wound. Tried to stop the bleeding. But it kept coming. When she came out, she was paler. Sweating. Moving like every step hurt. The flight attendant noticed immediately. "Ma'am, are you feeling okay? Do you need medical?" "I am fine." But she wasn't. And now people were staring. She made it back to her seat. Sat down too fast. Winced. The businessman next to her glanced over and froze. There was blood on the seat. Not a lot. But enough. "Oh. I think you're bleeding." Sienna's face went hot. She looked down. Saw the stain spreading. I just had surgery. It's fine. It's supposed to." "That's not normal," he said, louder now. Loud enough that the woman across the aisle turned. Then the teenager behind her. Then the flight attendant came back. "Ma'am, I'm going to need you to come with me." They moved her to the back. "Clear the row." The flight attendant, the woman named Cara, mid-50s, kind eyes, knelt beside her. "Honey, what kind of surgery did you have?" Sienna hesitated. Then, quietly, "A BBL." Cara's face shifted. Not judgment. Concern. "When?" "Yesterday." "Yesterday." Cara's voice cracked. "You're not supposed to fly for at least 2 weeks after that." The pressure, she stopped. Took a breath. "Okay. We need to get you to a hospital as soon as we land. But right now, I need you to stay still. Can you do that?" Sienna nodded. Tears welling up. "I had an event," she whispered. "I couldn't miss it." Carol looked at her, really looked at her, and something in her expression softened. "What's your name?" "Sienna." "Sienna, I need you to hear me. No event is worth your life." The rest of the flight was a blur. Cara stayed with her. Kept her talking. Kept her awake. At some point, Sienna started crying. Not from pain. From shame. "Everyone's looking at me," she whispered. "Let them," Cara said. "You're human. You made a mistake. That doesn't make you less than." Sienna looked at her, this stranger who had no reason to care, and felt something crack open inside her. "I just wanted people to notice me again." Cara squeezed her hand. "They are noticing now, honey. But not the way you think." When they touched down, paramedics were waiting. Sienna was wheeled off the plane on a stretcher. Passengers stared. Some filmed. By the time she got to the hospital, the video was already going viral. "Influencer bleeds on plane after BBL gone wrong." The comments were brutal. Mocking. Schadenfreude at its worst. But then, something unexpected happened. 3 days later, still in the hospital, Sienna posted. No filter. No makeup. Hospital gown. 4 in her arm. The caption. "I almost died chasing relevance. I bled on a plane because I thought a brand event mattered more than my health. I'm not posting this for sympathy. I'm posting this because if even one person sees this and decides their body is enough as it is, maybe this nightmare was worth it." It got 6 million views in 24 hours. But here's the twist. Sienna didn't go back to influencing. She started speaking at colleges. Talking about body image. About the industry. About the pressure to perform, to look a certain way, to sacrifice everything for attention. Her following grew, but this time, for the right reasons. And Carol, the flight attendant. Sienna flew back to Miami a month later. Found Carol's schedule. Booked the same flight. When Carol saw her, she smiled. "You look good, honey. Healthy." Sienna hugged her. Held on a little too long. "You saved my life," she whispered. "No," Carol said. "You saved your own. I just reminded you it was worth saving." Sienna never went to that brand event. Turns out, they replaced her anyway. And she didn't care. Because she finally understood. The only approval that mattered was her own.